button. Hope it works. There we go. Greetings, humans. Greetings and welcome back to another fun-filled episode. We're here, 29-year veteran people. That would be of the woods. 7 out of 8 TikTok women would agree that they would rather see a bear in the woods than a man in the woods. That's right, people. It is YouTube's #1 show by a bear. Great to have all of you here with us here today. That's right, people. Diving head first. Head first. Not even checking the waters first. You're just jumping right on in, taking care of it all, people. That's what you got beer here for today. Yes, indeed. Well, listen, there was a little bit of news that went on. A lot of people maybe talking about it, this and that. Waiting to hear what Bear has to say about the old news. Oh, the day, people. I tell you, it's a little troubling. I got to say that right off the bat. It is a little bit troubling. Got Bear all discombobbled here just a little bit. I really don't know what the future holds, much less for this year, as in addition to next year. Got our claws crossed here. That's right. I know it's on the tip of everyone's lips out there. That's right. We're talking about the trade of Miguel Sergachev to the Utah hockey team from Bears' beloved Tampa Bay Lightning. Oh, good old chef out there brought us 2 championships, and we traded him away to a hockey club that don't even have a name yet. We'll just call them the Utah Mormons or something. I don't know. Him and who else? Tanner Janot, both gone, and we don't know. Stamkos still. We got tomorrow and 12 o'clock Monday, and that's it. And he could be gone, people. Bears' world is just all discombobulated. And apparently there was a debate or something. I don't know. More important things going on for old Bear here. Well, good to have P-Money here. Have to tell you this story, he says. Chatting with Flyfox on YouTube. And some guy with a username, Make Your Own Comic, comes in and says, "Hi, P-Money." And I'm like, "Hi, I have no idea who this is," for like 10 minutes. Isn't that Gary Shipman's new channel? Finally, Fox says, "It's good to see you, Gary Shipman." I'm like, "I've been talking to Gary?" "You have, sir." Apparently you have. Poor Gary goes through so many channels. Man, Bear blames the crypto people out there. You know where Bear's opinion is on the crypto NFT shenanigans that happened. Gosh dang it. So, once again, poor Gary out there. Actually, let me just jump. Hell, let's just jump right on into it, people. With one of Bear's favorite campaigns of the year. Well, we'll talk about Cyberpunk in just a second. One of the favorite books of the year for Bear, that would be Titan Mouse of Might. Link is in the description. All you gotta do is just hit that little more button there and just do a little right, just a couple lines down. So go check it out, people. Gary would be thrilled. One of the best books out there. Definitely way better than Godlike. I tell you, Bear has been losing subscribers left and right from his honest review of Godlike out here. That is, hey, spoiler alert out there for you good folks. Might be losing some subscribers, but I'm actually going up in viewer count and watch hours, so, hey, that's all right. That's fine by Bear. Gosh dang it. P-Money says, "You seem more awake than the president on the debate stage." Of course, Bear is live and national right now. He can't sleep behind the wheel. There we go. There's Titan Mouse of Might. Go check it out, people. Go check it out. And of course, I mean, we are coming up on 1 year here, a couple more days. And I tell you, listen, I'm going to be honest with you people. I thought this was going to do a whole lot better than what it's been doing right now. Let's see. We'll just call it. We'll just call it 500,000 by August 4th of last year. So within a month, he got almost 500,000. Uncle E did. So really has been kind of trickling in. Let's see. It would have been. He picked up about 1,000 backers. It looks like there over the past 11 months. But very interesting. It'll be interesting to see if there's a new cover coming out in a couple days. Otherwise, and Bear liked. I still think it's one of the best books out there. Cyberpunk 2. So probably another indication of some of the stuff going awry in the good old comics gate, including people just not being able to take reviews. I guess that is the theme. I guess that's the theme of the year. Haven't seen too many godlike reviews. I mean, if it was such a great book, you'd figure people would be, singing praises from the rafters. I still don't think it's like terrible bad, but kind of like, I don't know, what was the one with the aliens in Indiana Jones? The Crystal Skull movie? It kind of reminds Bear, godlike does, of the Crystal Skull movie. Bear can kind of defend it in some scenes. It looks great. Looks terrific. Director at the top of his game, doing his thing out there. Looked really good. But the story was nonsense. So, there you go, people. I guess I could say it actually is kind of like Battlefield Earth. It's like the Comicsgate Battlefield Earth. But I don't want to insult John Malin out there. He does a good job with the art. The story. But we do actually have an update here from an awesome artist out here. That's right, people. We are talking about the awesome Aaron, people. Your Kit Carter update for the day, people. Hey, everyone. Hey. I just finished painting the Kit Carter movie poster art, which is, let me find it here. Here we go. So we just finished that up. Pretty cool. I actually kind of like that. I hope, haven't checked out the campaign in a while, but I hope that would be a cover. That would look pretty cool. I kind of like that. Let's see, what is he doing? 122, and you're going to find out you only got 2 weeks left here, people. Let me check it out here. Let's see. He will post it up on the campaign and social media as soon as it gets scanned. The Kit Carter sketchbook is now going to the printer next week. And the Kit Carter Planet Doom graphic novel is being lettered right now. Kelsey is almost finished with the coloring of the entire book. We shall see. We shall see about that. Gosh dang it, Aaron. The boldness. For crying out loud. The t-shirt orders have been sent to the printer as well. Everything is moving in the right direction, and I would anticipate the campaign being open only, people, for 2 more weeks. That is bold-worthy. Thank you, everyone, for supporting this project and spreading the word, and some nice little artwork here as well. Nice artwork here. Where is it? I know I just saw it. Not that one. There we go. Yeah, there you go. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Well, minor nitpick from Bear. I'm sure Aaron would disagree with Bear here, but let's see. I'm assuming, yeah, it's a mouth. It says mouth there. I don't know. Maybe it's stylistic. I don't know, but man, I don't know. The mouth, that throws Bear off. I mean, I guess it's supposed to look pretty cool, but it's like this giant black hole, I suppose. Giant. I don't know. I know he's trying to do kind of perspective there just a little bit with the... I'm assuming you're looking down. I'm assuming you're looking down on him, reaching up with his hand. So the would that be the left hand? That would be a little bit bigger than the right hand there, but in a perspective type of way. But I don't know. Try putting your whole extended hand into your mouth. I mean, it's about that same size. It just doesn't work, people. Bears tried. Bears tried here, but I don't know. That would be the only thing that Bear says about that. But otherwise, good job, Aaron. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Does he have anything else to say? He has nothing else to say. It's all there. 2 weeks, people. Hashtag 2 weeks. Hashtag 2 weeks, people. Yes, indeed. Pardon me, people. I'm... just had some Mexican... Had some rice. I got a piece. I got one of those little rice grains stuck in Bear's throat here. Gosh, dang it, man. Maybe he sees salmon and says, "Drop it in my mouth." Ooh, there you go. I like how you're thinking, P-Money. I like how you're thinking, sir. Yes, indeed. All right, where are we? The heck, man. There we go. From your boy Zach. That'll be Richard Seameyer. He says, "Hi, everyone. Hi, you boy. You wait ages for a bus, and then 3 come along," is a common British proverb. Gosh dang it. Bear is all American, man. We don't need no stinking British proverbs. The printer just sent the proofs for First Kill, along with 2 other late books. Look that up, P-Money. I will review the proofs. Pardon me. I'm burping up the Mexican. Over the long weekend, the printer is closed on Monday. Since they celebrate Canada Day. What? No. B-Money, is there such a thing as Canada Day? Or are they just pulling our leg here? Seems awfully close. Awfully close to our day. America Day. That's when we kip those stinking British out. Crying out loud. And hopefully all 3 books will be scheduled to print for next week. First Kill. He says thanks, and Richard. First Kill. Good deal. Jawbreakers 4. Forever. And Impossible Stars 2. There you go. Very cool. Good job. Good job, sir. So, you may not get your book for a long time, and then all of a sudden you get 3 all at once. Much like a bus in London, one would suppose, out here. So there you go, people. There you go. And he actually had another. If Bear can find it. Oh, Bear, it would help if you plan this out ahead of time. He's got another update here. Closer to Heaven. Hi, everyone. Hi, you boy. Kenneth Lowe just turned in 11 pages of finished art. Exclamation point. Thanks. That's from Richard. So there you go. I think this may be like a supplemental or maybe an add-on book. If Bear it's been a while, people. Been a while, so I don't quite remember which one that was or not. But there you go, people. Kenneth Lowe. We got the, where is it? I thought it was around here somewhere. We got the New Kind of War from Kenneth Lowe. That was kind of the other half of the Rambo book that is out there. So got that, gosh, 9 months ago. So there we go. There you are, people. Closer to heaven. Closer than you think, people. So good deal. Good deal. From your boy, people. From your boy, Zach. Yes, indeed, people. All right, let me move the thing with the thing here. P-Money says, Canada wasn't invited to the July 4th party. To July 4th and said we have our own July holiday with blackjack and hot women. I don't know who deserves to be invaded more, Canada or Mexico. It's kind of really of a toss-up, really, honestly. Just saying here, just saying. Maybe blackjack for sure. Definitely blackjack. All right, what the heck? Where are we, man? Where the heck are we? We are here, people. Speaking of July, since we're going to be, the next show is going to be after the first of the month. We always do this around this time. Whoops. Around this time, that would be the months of, people. So getting a little bit of a head start, but that's all right. You will be ahead of the line here, people. You'll be the head of the line. You'll be saying, hey, it's July 1st. What are the months of? And be like, I saw Bear's channel. I saw Bear's video the other day. I know what it is. It's National Fragile X Awareness Month, people. I really had no idea Twitter was that fragile, but after Elon Musk bought it out, I guess it is a Fragile X now. So there you go. It is National Hemp Month, people. I guess that would be John Malin's favorite month out here. Oh, I'm just sticking the sieve in and just twisting it there, man. Just twisting round and round and round. National Contract Sewing Month. National Anti-Boredom Month. That's why you're here. Well, a little bit early, but Bear always contributes. Whether it's the month, actually year-round, people. Year-round, Bear contributes to National Anti-Boredom Awareness Month. Would you believe it is National Grilling Month? There you go. Watch out, kid. Don't get burnt. Crying out loud. One of those things might pop out. Singe ya here. Ooh, I'll be ready to celebrate stuff on Canada Day. Gosh dang it. Lindy is lurking. Always in the background. Always in the background. Hey, Lindy, how are you? World Watercolor Month, people. Round the world. Included old Perry out there, it looks like. So, very good. National Peach Month, people. Go get your peaches and enjoy. I don't know if they have any peaches in Canada, but we got plenty here in the old US of A, people. By the way, Georgia is the peach state. There you go. National Picnic Month. Ooh, all right. Finally get to go through some baskets this month. All right, I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward. Ruth loves sewing, but broke her thumb. Ow! Ow, Mrs. P. Money. Bear sends his regards out here. Ow, that hurt Bear just by reading it. Just as National Sewing Month starts. Well, I mean, she's got 30 days to heal up that thumb. Just hold off on the texting, or maybe trying to, catch a ride along the highway, hitchhiking. Just go easy for it, and that the thumb will heal up. Beer can attest to that. Pardon me here, people. National Blueberry Month. National Blueberry Month. National Independent Retailer Month. Don't go to Amazon. Go to your independent retailer if they are still open. National Ice Cream Month, of course, naturally. National Hot Dog Month. What the heck is going on here, man? Hold on. Let's see. He's got onions. What is the green stuff? You put a salad on top of your hot dog? Oh, for crying out loud. This is not National Hot Dog Month. And ketchup! Ketchup! Oh, for crying out loud. Haven't we figured this out, people? We've figured this out already. Is that an all-wheat bun? This is not why Bear. This might be a Canadian hot dog, but it's not an American hot dog. What the heck? Onions, whole onions. Listen, I'll go with the onions. Fine. But no freaking. No mustard whatsoever. Just ketchup. How dare you? How dare all of you? Anyhow. From National Hot Dog Month to National Horseradish Month. Do not put horseradish on your hot dog, people. I don't care if it's in the same month or not. It matters not to Bear here. Hot Dog and Ice Cream Month. I can celebrate 2 for supper tonight. Congratulations. National Culinary Arts Month, people. Get your culinary. What is going on here? I have no idea. What is that? Is that a tomato? I don't know. and maybe, I don't know, zucchini with some stuff stuffed in there. And then there's like, I mean, I don't know, people. That's a lot of work for just something to shove into your mouth. And, you kind of take 2 bites and then it's done. That seems like a lot of work, people. But it is National Culinary Arts Month, people. Please do go check that out. Do not put horseradish on your ice cream. Not at all, people. Do not do that at all. It is National Cell Phone Courtesy Month. Be courteous when you're out here at the theater, talking on your phone. You're blah, 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 blah. Like, hey, pal. Hey, fella down there. Hey, man. I'm trying to watch Inside Out 2 for like the 40th time. Got to help out the national theater chains out here. Would you just shut the heck up on your phone? We don't need to hear your conversation while we're here in the theater watching Inside Out 4, or Inside Out, what was it, 2? 3, 4, whatever the heck, I don't know, man. Listen, hey, shut your, and even the lady over here, she's like, I ain't dealing with any of this, man. I don't want to, I don't know if that's his girlfriend or not. I mean, I don't know. He is kind of macking it up there with the ladies, so, maybe he's calling his 4th girlfriend here, but the guy in the upper level there, he just ain't having it, man. He ain't having it at all, people. Ain't having it at all. Hold on. Pardon me, people. Pardon me here 1 second. I've got a phone call. 1 second here, people. 1 second. Hold on. Hello? Oh, hey, yeah, how you doing? All right. Yeah. Oh, really? What? The debate? Oh, my God, he did that bad? That bad? Well, what about the VP? I mean, come on, listen. She's worse? How can she be worse? I mean, listen, Bear might have voted multiple times in 2020, but, listen, I mean, I know, listen, hey, he's not doing the greatest, looking off into space, yada, yada. Hey, that's fine, but, I mean, listen, sure, I'll still vote a couple times here. I mean, might not be as many times as I did last time, but, the salmon was good, so thank you for sending the salmon down, and, I mean, it's all great. It's all great. That's fine. You need a historical candidate, really? I mean, who could it be? Wait, no, come on, man, no, it can't. Listen, I got things to do here. I got a show, doing a show. You want Bear to be the president of the United States? You want Bear to take over for old Biden? Really? Listen, I mean, I got stuff to do. I might have to clear out the calendar and everything, but, hey, I'm a very good, listen, Bear is one of the biggest proponents of getting rid of the Second Amendment. It would be a historical, listen, I mean, if you're looking for somebody black, I mean, Bear fits the bill here. Listen, I mean, I'm all for expanding our national parks out here. So, listen, I'll think about it. Bear, not throwing Bear's hat into the ring just yet here, but, hey, listen, I know. Forget about all the donors. Just send Bear the salmon. And, hey, look, I mean, wouldn't the other guy be scared if he sees a bear on the debate stage? Like, hey, what do you think about the environment? I think it's great, but it could be better if a bear was I know. It could be. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I'll think about it. We gotta talk to Dr. Jill there, but maybe we can set her straight. So, all right. Well, hey, thanks for giving Bear a call. Appreciate that. I hope. Oh shoot! I'm sorry. I'm doing a show here. Listen, I gotta let you go. Got a bunch of people out there. A bunch of suckers out there that watching Bear show. It's fine. It's muted. I muted the mic. It's fine. All right. Well, I'll let you. I gotta get back to the show here. But I'll let you know. I will let you know. All right. I'll let you know. All right. Let me hang up here. All right. Turn back on the microphone here. All right. Here we go. All right. Well, hello, people. Hello. I'm sorry We had a very important call from DC. Maybe shaking things up. The old political world out here. Where were we talking about? Cell phone courtesy. Oh, for crying out loud. I don't know, man. National Baked Bean Month. And that's it, people. That's it. Baked beans. Baked beans. Quiet down, Bear. I'm on my cell phone. Oh, sorry. Years ago, I once answered my cell phone while making out with my wife. I learned a lot that day. Oh, my goodness. Sorry, jury. I was getting annoyed at Bear. I didn't notice you come in. Yes, indeed. So there you go, people. There is your national months of. I'm sorry about Mrs. P. Money here not getting the contract sewing she so desperately needs here this month. So desperately needed here. That's all right, though. You are being boredom-fied here on the channel. So there you go, people. There you are, people. Yes, indeed. All right. Well, let me get back to it here because we've actually got some very important news for you good people here. Yes, indeed. Lindy is just listening and laughing at Bear hysterically, probably. Yes, indeed. All right, people, we've actually been kind of keeping an eye on the box office this summer. Kind of a slow start with Furiosa. Looks like it's actually starting to pick up here. They're actually doing better than last year at this time with, what was it? The other Indiana Jones movie that Bear never saw. Which, by the by, talking about reviews and, people talking about woke stuff and trying to figure out is the movie good or bad, and you're trusting people online without really seeing it or watching it. So Bear got to check out the other day. It was the Bear had no time to buy it, but it was free on one of the streaming services. So Bear actually got to check out the latest James Bond movie, the No Time to Die. And I got to check out probably the best Daniel Craig James Bond. I thought that they did a really excellent job with the movie. It was a little long. Of course, I didn't like the ending, of course. Spoiler alert, they kill off James Bond for some strange reason. But the rest of the movie was really good. The first hour was just excellent. Second hour, it got a little long. They needed to trim some stuff up there. But really enjoyed that. You wouldn't have known. I stayed away from it for the longest time because you always heard, they got a black James Bond or black woman James Bond or, it's too woke or whatever. Maybe a couple things in there, but I like the Cuba scene with, how do you pronounce it? Ana de Armas, I think is her name. She was excellent. I'd love to see her come back. That would be great. Anyways, good stuff. So, always check it out. Check it out for yourself. Your favorite YouTuber out there. They may be just doing it for the money instead of your actual opinion. So we shall see. All right, A Quiet Place. Where are we, for crying out loud? Record $53 million opening. So they're going neck and neck here with the Pixar movie. For crying out loud, Beer. Inside Out. There we go. From Anthony D'Alessandro at Deadline. They have a updated Saturday AM final. Let's see. Fresh take. Blah, blah, blah. Quiet Place Day 1 is deafening. The puns. Deafening. It's a $40 million forecast with a franchise record opening of $53 million. Good job. And one day, $22.5 million. Very good job. So they're neck and neck there with Inside Out 2 over number 1. They're both doing pretty well. Especially considering it's like a horror film. So two totally different audiences. So very, very interesting there. So A drag-out fight between the big-eared aliens and adolescent emotions continues through the day. Disney is figuring a massive swing for its third weekend between $55 and $59 million. So we'll see. We shall see out here. They said that they did 17 yesterday, which would be Friday. The exact same amount of cash as Story 4 back in 2019. So very good. Very good indeed. Let me scroll down here 1 second, people. Yeah, here we go. I like how they do this. So Inside Out 2, 4,400 theaters. They're doing a guesstimation here of 55.3. Quiet Place, 3-day guesstimation, 53. So we'll find out, probably Monday or Tuesday. But for a 3-week-old movie, doing pretty good. This is probably the very first competition that they've had there. And in less theaters also. So, what was that, about 600 theaters less. So, neck and neck there. Neck and neck. Horizon? Oh, the Kevin Costner movie. It's like a Western. A Western out there. 11 million. I appreciate you doing a Western there, but not too bad. Bad Boys doing pretty good. I got to say, I was kind of surprised about this. 3-day, they're estimating 10 for a 4-week-old movie. Pretty cool. What's that about the Quiet Place? I can't hear you. Speak up about A Quiet Place. Says P Money. Khaki 2898. I have no idea. A Hindi, Telugu, blah, 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 blah. Oh, a foreign film. A foreign film beat out the Bike Raiders. I told you, people. With twice as many theaters as Khaki 2898, they still came in. Couldn't even break $1 million. Couldn't even break $1 million on Friday. 3.1 estimated total. 16 for 2 weeks. Oh. Garfield, not doing bad. Not doing bad. I mean, hanging in there. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, doing pretty good there as well. So you can find some of the gems in there. I mean, Kingdom has been out for quite a while. Garfield as well. Bad Boys, not as long, but they're doing pretty good. You notice you don't see any Furiosa in here. That came and went. It's got a couple others. Kinds of Kindness. Okay. Jat and Juliet from Jagdeep Sidhu. 2 police officers from Punjab who travel to London. I'm already asleep. A mission that proves more complicated than expected. There you go, people. There you go, people. 143 theaters. Not bad for 143 theaters. Let's see. What was it? It was, 1 second here. Yeah, I mean, the Bike Raiders. Look at this. 2,600 theaters. They made just barely under $1 million. Jan and Juliet has like a fraction of the theaters and came up with half of the amount on Friday. So very interesting. Very interesting for 2 police officers from Punjab. Still have no idea what the Bike Raiders is about, and I'm okay about that. Apparently they ride bikes. Ride the bikes, people. So there you go. There you are. So very interesting. I'm not trying to crap on the Bike Raiders here, but, you need some of your kind of independent kind of, I guess, more adult focus type films out here. So, I mean, listen, there's not a whole lot coming out. So everything is good. That's why you see this Khaki thing, doing really well. With like half of the amount of theaters as the Bike Raider did way, way, way better than they did. So very interesting. Interesting year. Interesting summer. Seeing what's going on in the old movie world out here. There you go, people. There you go. Speaking of movies, good old Captain America. That would be cheap fake Captain America. Brave New World. Reshoots reportedly balloon the budget, people, to $375 million. Who in their right mind is going to spend nearly $500 million on freaking fake Captain Marvel? Cheap fake Captain Marvel. I guess Disney is. They says, hey, we're doing great with that Inside Out 2. Let's not bank that money and make a couple smaller films like that. No. Let's spend $375 million on fake Captain America. Spencer McCooley bounding into comics. As if Marvel production problems with Blade weren't bad enough. They are going through writers and directors like crazy. A supposed insider is reporting that thanks to its recent round of reshoots, the budget for Captain America Brave New World, great title there. Once again, dystopian novels are not freaking instruction manuals, people. They are not. It's gotten absolutely out of control. Look at that. Look at that face from... Why would you... It doesn't hide anything. What? oh, God! It's not that guy because he's got red sunglasses on. Oh, okay. What a disguise. He should put on one of those little marks, with the nose and the funny mustache with the glasses there, and that's what he should do. Anthony Mackie. I knew it. Despite facing down such threats as Hydra. The Flag Smashers, hey now, and even Thanos, Sam Wilson's biggest challenge yet, has been proving to get his debut solo film off the ground. The poor guy, the poor fella out here just trying to get his cheap fake Captain America thing going here. He's like, I used to be, what was it? The Falcon. He's like, nobody cares about the freaking Falcons. They're like, let's race swap them. Yeah, that's brilliant. Brilliant. Let's just make them even faker and gayer along with that. Why not? What the heck? Yeah, send Black Captain America, back to World War II to go fight. That would work out. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Like some sort of time travel, I don't know, something like that. Could be some sort of Jesse Owens type situation there. Maybe. That might work. Bear has a better idea off the top of his head than all of the people working at Marvel on this stupid movie. However, thanks to a combination of 2023 Hollywood strike and Marvel reshuffling their entire production slate later that year, the film was eventually delayed to its current release date of Valentine's Day on 2024? Wait, it should be 2025. Eventually delayed to its current release date of February 14th, 2024. I think they mean 2025. I think that is a typo there. Let's see. Probably because they had to spend more on the reshoots begging Chris Evans to make an appearance to hopefully make some money. Just some. Just a little bit. It's a great disguise. Oh, okay. Next thing you'll tell me is a Superman wearing glasses as a disguise. And why is Clark never around when Superman is here? That's why I always thought it's a little late now. Stupid James Gunn. An old corn sweat and horse face. I would have, just for some fun, just really for more fun and enjoyment rather than anything else, a big Superman fan out there is Shaquille O'Neal, the 7-foot-tall former basketball player. He does a lot of NBA announcing and stuff like that now, but and a lot of commercials. Shaquille O'Neal would have been the very perfect Superman. Shaquille O'Neal taking off his glasses and his suit or whatever. Now he's Superman. And it's like, wow, I can't tell the difference between that 7-foot-tall black dude and the other guy. Wow, the glasses, it blows my mind. blows my mind. So that was Bear's stunt casting. I don't know if it still work, but we shall see. Continuing on with the article here. Like all movies, Brave New World, terrible title, was allotted a brief period following its principal photography to conduct reshoots. The filming of which started in May 2024 and lasted 22 days. Holy macaroni! Those aren't reshoots. That is usually a lot of, not $300 million movies, but, your average 20, 30, $40 million movie. 22 days is kind of a general time frame for a movie shoot, unless you're doing a whole bunch of stuff, like worldwide, going around the world, a bunch of different locations. It might be a little bit longer, but your general stuff. It's like if it's in the same city or something. 22 days. That's not that long. 22 days for reshoots. But rather than a simple and standard round of additional photography, the widespread reports rejected the film's initial cut by test audience. Instead, it resulted in these reshoots being used to make a number of massive changes to the overall film. Man, that is a long sentence. Including the complete removal of a previously filmed Serpent Society plotline, and the introduction of a as of yet unidentified villain played by Giancarlo Espirito, whatever. The fella from Breaking Bad. Man, that means that their entire script got out the window. So, yeah, you don't throw out entire plot lines and bring in a brand new character just for a couple reshoots. That ain't reshoots, man. That ain't it at all, man. Given how labor-intensive they seemed, many speculated that the reshoots would end up costing Marvel Studios far more than they were looking to spend, especially in light of Disney's overall goal of getting a better handle on their failing finances. Yet, at the end of May 2024, a purported Marvel Studio insider assured The Hollywood Reporter's Boris Kitt that regardless of the film's extensive restructuring, Brave New World's final price tag would be significantly less than the reported $270 million it cost to make the Marvels. And that was a bomb. That was one of the biggest bombs of all time. That's hard to do, people. You really got to work at that. I mean, in the pantheon of bad films that bombed, that's a lot of what credit to Brie Larson, I suppose. Unfortunately for Marvel, it now seems this claim may have been nothing more than either misinformation or blatant PR fluff. Relaying information allegedly relayed to him by a contract deeply embedded in the current Brave New World reshoots. World of Reels, Jordan Rumi? R-U-I-M-Y. Rumi. Reported that on top of an already confirmed budget of $275 million, who the hell is gonna go see Anthony Mackie? He ain't. With all due respect, Mr. Mackie, you cannot open a film. I guarantee that you cannot open a film. Maybe a small film, definitely not $275 million. Definitely not $375 million. Ain't nobody gonna go check you out. Not happening, sir. These reshoots are said to cost Disney and Marvel anywhere between $75 and $100 million for reshoots. What the hell's wrong with you people? Like, seriously. Oh my God. To this end, Rumi's contract opined it's like they're shooting a brand new movie. It sounds like it. Holy cow. Should this figure turn out to be the film's actual budget, the standard true budget equation of double the reported number suggests the new Captain America film will need to make anywhere in the range of $700 to $750 million to even break even, people. That's break even. Let's see. I think if Bear remembers correctly, and I need to look that up. Well, I can do that right now. Black Panther 2, it came in just under $1 billion. So a big film like that, and they couldn't even get over $1 billion, and they're looking for that. Let me find that. Let me hold on 1 second here. Black 2, it's not budget. Take. Let's see, what was it? 1 second here, people. I apologize. Let's see. Blah 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 yada yada. Come on, man. People are waiting here. Not like I'm talking on a cell phone. It made. It doesn't say. Anyways, I think it was slightly less than $1 billion. So I don't think that's gonna be the case at all. In light of Marvel Studios' recent string of failures, all one can say in response to this news is good luck. Good luck. Yeah, that was a long way for Bear to say essentially the same thing, people. Their idea of reshoots is our idea of redoing a whole movie from scratch. That is probably true. That is nuts. That is nuts. Brie Larson said, I did the worst box office Marvel movie ever. Anthony Mackie says, hold my beer. Hold my beer. Sure seems like it. Sure as heck seems like it. All right, people. I've got the story of the week for all of you. All of you out here. Not Anthony Mackie. Let me get rid of him. There we go. Cannot open a movie. Not at all. I wouldn't bet $50 million on him opening a movie. Much less freaking $300 million. That's nuts, people. That's crazy talk. Literal crazy talk out here. From the New York Post. And Kathleen Bonanello and Abdullah Hawawi. Okay, that's an interesting duo. A New York City halal cart kingpin sues a rival for trying to steal his prime spots, hiring vagrants to disrupt his business, people. Let's get into it. It's an anti-fuda. Oh, I don't know which one of the authors came up with that. That pun. I don't know. I'll allow it. That was actually kind of funny. I gotta say. It's an anti-fuda. Anti-fuda. A halal vendor claims his 10-cart empire in Midtown has been upended by a jealous rival who has tried to steal his prime spots, hired vagrants to disrupt his business, and even got him falsely arrested. Now that would make a very interesting Anthony Mackie movie. Not $100 million, but I like this story. Amen. Afifi. America's dream has become a nightmare thanks to the petty antics of Nasser. I knew it. Gosh dang, Nasser. A fellow Jersey resident who allegedly has a long-standing grudge against him. By the way, where is freaking Jiminy Cricket and his buddy Nasser out there? Bear demands answers. Demands answers out here. Let's see, what has he got? Cheese, a burger, a pretzel, hot dog, lamb gyro, finally. And look, people, they actually know how to put toppings onto their hot dogs there. That might be a little much. Ketchup, no sir, but it's not bad. And a whole bunch of, I can't quite read it. Chicken on a stick. Lamb. He's got lamb. Very cool. A whole bunch of other stuff. Hot dogs. Yada, yada, yada. It's all halal. A man's cart sits in a high traffic area such as West 34th and 7th and 8th Avenues. We all know where that is, people. Near Penn Station and west of 49th Street and Broadway near Times Square. ISA 46 launched the food fight to steal his customers with the two often battling near a busy Penn station. Fifi, 39, contended in court papers. Court papers, people. What was once his calling and lifelong pursuit of providing New Yorkers and tourists in Manhattan with a tasty meal has become a source of anguish, he bemoaned. The beef, oh, I see what you did there. The beef escalated on July 23rd, 2023, when Isa allegedly called 911 from West 34th and 7th Avenue, claiming a Fifi waved a gun and threatened to kill him. According to legal papers, that is definitely a beef. Definitely a beef. Cricket is busy kicking Nasser. Finally, thank you. Fifi was out running errands when the police arrived and maintains the imitation pistol. What? He found in his cart was planted. It's always that case. He was arrested and charged with menacing and a criminal possession of a weapon in New York City. The case was later dismissed because they throw everything out in New York City, except for the Trump stuff. Fifi says Isa has ruined his reputations and wants $1 million in damages, and a judge to order Isa to stop interfering with his great business here. Look at that. Look at that great. That guy's turban eating out of the thing there. He's got all this stuff. Look at that fella there. He's enjoying his I don't know. The lamb and rice looks pretty good. We're on a roll, they say. We're on a roll. It's halal, people. It is all halal. Isa, who is peddling kebabs, pretzels, hot dog, and chicken and rice from his cart in the Hudson Yards, when reached by the Post, denied hiring vagrants to disrupt Fifi's business. Fifi's. Nothing of that sort ever happened, the married father of four told the Post. I said he wasn't aware of Fifi's lawsuit, while he stood by his allegation that Fifi and another man brandished pistols against me last year. Isa also claimed the rivals had settled their differences with a duel to the death. Maybe not. I don't know. There's no more feud, he says. It's not the first time the conflict has simmered between the food vendors. I don't know which author is coming up with the puns, but they're definitely the better one. In February 2021, a longtime City Hall vendor was attacked, slammed in the legs and back with a tire iron, allegedly by an enforcer for a rival who tried to shake him down for 20 grand. Do they even have 20 grand in those carts? I don't know. A few months later in June, another vendor was slashed in the neck by a competitor in a long-standing battle turf in Herald Square, people. It is dangerous out there. They had 3 reporters. This was kind of a fun, lazy story, but they needed 3 additional. Claire Samtag must have been the one that came up with all the puns. They was like, we don't have enough puns in here. We need more. Here we go. There is the battle between the two. Why is it just the one guy? Why are we all looking at Nasser? Dang it, Nasser. Somebody better kick him. Let's see. P-Money says, Ruth just asked, how did Bear respond to your Gary story? Shocked and horrified. I said, when I mentioned the username Make Your Comics, Bear said, is that Gary's new channel? She said, so we were the last to know. Yes, indeed. Maybe if he stops using the Gary Shipman things, the NFT scammers out there will leave the channel alone. We shall see. The New York Post, whole bunch of different. I guess the Abdullah had to go talk to the actual people, and Catherine was, in the office, checking tweets or something. I don't know. The other lady, she's coming up. She came up with the anti-Fuda. There you go. Anti-Fuda. Anti-Fuda. You never thought you would see that. Never thought you would see that. And finally, people, I hope you are all prepared for the CDC recommending the new Wu flu vaccine for all of you Americans and Canadians as well, especially the Canadians. From the Epoch Times and Zachary Steiber. The CDC on June 27th recommended forthcoming vaccines for everybody, all Americans. CDC recommends everyone ages 6 months. No. If you were doing that, that is child abuse. I am sorry, people. I don't mean to tell other people how to raise their kids, but no, that's horrible. That is awful. Most of the children under, I would say, anybody under really 15, 20 years old does not need it. Don't take medical advice from a bear. But the kids don't need it. This is crazy. In order to receive an updated 2024, shouldn't it be COVID 24 or 25 instead of 19? Quote-unquote vaccine to protect against the potentially serious outcomes, really, of the Wu flu this fall and winter, whether or not they have ever previously been vaccinated. That's because we are purebloods. Gosh dang it. The Wu flu vaccine now available, which also broadly recommends the target strain of XBB 1.5. I hope we're all keeping up here, people. Observational data indicates they provide a short-lived protection against the Wu flu. Does that mean they're not a vaccine? Isn't that just a treatment? Don't take medical advice from a bear. U.S. Food and Drug Administration's officials, acting on advice from their advisors, the experts, all the experts. Updated vaccines from Pfizer and Moderna will target the KP2 variant, while an updated shot from Norvax will target the JN1 variant. So you better get both. You better say, I want my Pfizer in one arm and my Novax from the other arm. And then we'll get the KP2 and the JN1 and the XBB15. We'll get them all, man. We'll get them all only for maybe like a month and a half, and then it'll lose effectiveness. And then you got to get another one. But, as long as you're up to date, as long as you've got your 87 boosters so far, you should be okay. CDC advisors earlier Thursday unanimously advised the CDC to recommend the forthcoming vaccine to everybody, even though no clinical efficacy or safety data are available for them. Just stab it in your arm. What's the worst going to happen? Data from animal testing, how dare you, suggests that the vaccines trigger higher levels of antibodies than the shots currently available. Yay! So they're getting there. Maybe by 2050 we'll finally figure this one out. CDC advice, well, it'd be Wu Flu -50. CDC advisors considered a risk-based recommendation that would only say certain groups receive one of the vaccines. That's smart. I like those advisors. They're smart. But ultimately opted for what's known as a universal recommendation because, somebody's got to get paid. Somebody's got to get paid, people. Dr. Jamie Lohr, whatever, one of the members, said before the vote that the cost-effectiveness of vaccinating young people and also the stupidity, who were generally at little risk from the Wu flu, had him leaning towards a risk-based approach. That's smart. He changed his mind, though, after he was taken into a back room and was nearly beaten to death. Then he came out and he says, after listening to a presentation from the CDC researcher and that fella Tony, I changed my mind. Dr. Janice Jameson, another member, said that members should not get caught up in the cost effectiveness currently. We need to spend all the money for Pfizer, people. $130. Holy cow. Look at that, people. $130 for one shot that lasts maybe a month, and then you're no better off than you were before. So, $130. One may say that's a complete ripoff, and should probably be taken before a court and sued into oblivion. But that's just Bear's opinion. That's just Bear's opinion out here. The last latest shots were bivalent. Found that effectiveness against hospitalization was below 50%. Hey, listen, it's a coin toss. You're sticking a experimental vaccine, quote unquote, into your arm. Coin toss 50-50, it's going to work or not. Hey, listen, man, who is more important? Your health or, you know, the finances of Pfizer Corporation? Really, people, it's the second option, honestly. Researchers with the CDC and other institutions have also found the protection wanes over time. What? I remember hearing that it was not only safe, but also effective. How could that happen? One reason U.S. officials have turned the Wu flu vaccine model into a once-a-year update. It's like getting your update from the Microsoft Office. You know, it's like a subscription plan out there, similar to the influenza vaccination program. Many Americans took the original Wu flu vaccine, but most have opted against receiving the new shots. Gee, I wonder why. As of May 11th, just 14% of children, which, by the way, again, 14% parents, you should be ashamed of yourselves. How dare you? And 22.5% of adults have received just one of their currently available vaccines, quote unquote, according to the CDC, which also found that many doctors have stopped recommending the shots. What? Huh. I was told they were not only safe, but also effective. The shots because they're focused on promoting other vaccines. Don't worry, quote unquote, and worry recommending the Wu flu vaccine could increase hesitancy among patients receiving other vaccines. Gee, you mean lying to a bunch of people about what a vaccine is might cause them to be hesitant about sticking their arm in with other stuff that you're calling a vaccine? Huh. It's almost like you lost all of your credibility and people are laughing at you. Almost. Experts said in Thursday's meeting that the message needs to be that people need another shot. Right to the forehead. I meant in the arm. In the arm. We have to keep saying that over and 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 over again. It's almost like propaganda. You need this year's vaccine to be protected against this year's strain of the virus. And over and over and over and over again, said Carol Hayes, who represents the American College of Nursing Midwives as a liaison to the CDC panel. Miss Hayes, just hand in your card right now. You've completely beclowned yourself, and we don't listen to you at all. More people would listen to a bear for medical advice than you, a American College of Nursing Midwives, and blah, 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 blah. By the way, do not take medical advice from a bear. The CDC estimated that 1,116 hospitalizations from the Wu flu will be prevented over the next year with universal vaccines. So, if you don't take it, people, 116,000 grandmas are going to die, and it's your fault. Your fault. Effectiveness was projected in certain scenarios to drop by 50% after 3 months. Oh, that's nice. The KP2 strain is the dominant strain in the U.S. as of May 25th. That's a while back. Closely related KP3 strain and the JN1 variant are also causing a number of cases. And a new strain, LB1, not LB1. I was very worried about LB1. I'm okay with JN1, but once they said LB1, that completely turned it for Bear here. Completely turned it all around. No evidence that LB1 causes more severe disease, but we got to scare the heck out of you, man. And if that don't work, we've got the bird flu killing cattle or something out there. So be on the lookout for that one as well. You're all gonna die. Literally, you all are going to die. I mean, eventually. I mean, long enough timeline. Do not listen to Bear for medical advice, people, once again. Otherwise, freaking YouTube will ban Bear yet again. Yet again, people. What have the 116 grandmas done for me lately, says P-Money? What have they done for me lately? I'm waiting for the ultra awesome kicking butt vaccine, and then I'll get the booster. Ooh. It may be over 100 each shot, but if you have the stamp card, the 10th one is free. That's good to know. I mean, sure, you're spending $1,000 on a vaccine that doesn't work and probably might cause you some severe health issues later down the line. Do not listen to Bear for medical advice. But there you go. The 10th one would be free. But you got to get the two, from the two different companies. People, I mean, really, you got to support your new medical fascism out there. I mean, come on. It can't just be one. Fascism isn't just one company. It's multiple companies. So you gotta go with both. Make sure it's like in one arm or two different legs. I mean, you gotta, and also mask up. Don't forget about the masks. I mean, I know they're not effective, and the whole 6 foot distancing was a whole sham. They just made it up out of the blue. Blah 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 blah. But make sure you get your 127 boosters, or you are going to kill. How many grandmas? 116 grandmas. 116,000, right? It was a lot. That was a lot of grandmas, people, that are all hanging on your either refusal or acceptance to take the old Wu flu vaccine once again. I mean, it is a vaccine, of course, but it wanes over time. It's not effective against certain strains. It might hurt you. Do not listen to Bear for medical advice. At all, people. At all. All right. Well, we have reached the end here of the show. I'm not sure if we're going to be doing one on Wednesday or not. It's right before July 4th. So I don't know if people are going to... Americans, P-Money. I don't know if Americans are going to be around celebrating Picnic Month and Hot Dog Month and Ice Cream Month, yada, 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 talking on your cell phone. So I don't know if Bear is going to do a show or not. I will let all of you know if we don't do one, but definitely thinking about it here. Also, looking forward ahead, we got our next, speaking of James Bond, we got our next James Bond movie coming up. So Bear's working on that now. That would be From Russia with Love. So if you want to go ahead, see the best price out there at whatever place that you want to rent or buy from, go and check it out. Maybe in the next week or two, be doing that. So I look forward to that as well here. Thank you, P-Money. Thank you as well. And also, thanks to Lindy Dury. And, of course, all of our Russian bots and lurkers out there, including Lindy. Always appreciate it. But you know what? All this talk about National Hot Dog Month has made Bear hungry. So he's going to head back into the woods. So until next time, people... Grrr!